Okay, hopefully I am live on both the platforms. Let me just check. Yes, on YouTube I am live. On Twitter, let me check. It's not started yet. Why? March. Okay, this should be live, right? I'm just checking. Okay, sorry. I am live on Twitter. Public everyone on start. Yeah, everything is good to go. But I still can't see that on Twitter. The video up on Twitter. That's the issue. Okay, okay. I'm not sure if I go live, what will happen. Sorry, not go live. Stop the live. What will happen on Twitter? I should just say it's. I can just say technical issue and move on. Okay, maybe. I'm just gonna create a new live stream on Twitter and start it right away. Also, Twitter live streaming sucks. I'm pretty sure everyone who knows that. Who does the live stream knows that. Post live on. Okay, live now. Join in. Going to learn about ERC-6900 on today's stream. Yeah, let me just confirm it. Yes, I am live now. Okay, so one thing I learned today is that when you start on Twitter, start live streaming on Twitter, like if you schedule it, it'll end in but given time. if you say like you want to stream 1 hour, it'll cut you off. It won't care like if you're live or not. But in case you start like immediately, it won't care like how long you stream. So kudos to Twitter team for building the worst live streaming platform. I thought Twitch was like dumb, but this is more dumb than that. Okay. Anyway, today we are gonna learn about ERC-6900. I don't even know what that is. Um, I don't know the details. I do know it's it has something to do with modular smart accounts. But let's figure it out. ERC-6900. Then this is the actual EIP. Then the what is this website? Its website. This is from StackUp, and there should be something from Alchemy and their GitHub. What is this? Roman Okay, let's just read this, and we can go to the actual EIP after that, and the website. Oh no, we can start with the website, then we can move on to article. ERC-6900. Welcome to the documentation of ERC-6900. These docs aim to provide comprehensive overview of standard, including guide, references, and overview of the ecosystem. What is ERC-6900? It is laying the groundwork for future of permissionless innovation in smart account by standardizing account interfaces and modules. It seeks to make ERC-6900 seeks to make it easier for developers to build secure, interoperable and composable modular accounts and modules. Okay. Why ERC-6900? ERC-6900 was created to address fragmentation in smart contract accounts by introducing standardized modular framework, while ERC-4337 abstracts execution and validation logic. Custom features like session keys, subscription, spending limits currently require platform-specific implementation for proprietary module systems. This leads to poor user experience, platform lock-ins, and duplicated development efforts. Yeah, that's right. Because like all the providers that are there will have their own twist on given interface. So iAccount interface is there. We can put anything in it, and we can use that as our account. But that won't work with if someone else wants to use our account. They have to go through our documentation and understand how how our account contract works, and this is trying to standardize it. This is not only issue with like ERC-4307, it's also with ERC-7702. Like it says they have like they are converting EOS to smart accounts, but what's happening? Yeah, but issue will happen when these smart accounts will have different implementation and don't know what to do with it. So EOS will be useless unless all the smart accounts has same functionalities. Till now, MetaMask has all the Ethereum wallets had same API, API that was exposed, right? Um, the yeah API only. So that's why it was useful. You can just use ethers and everything was working flawlessly. But with ERC 7702, you don't you won't know like what's happening there. So I haven't seen that the details like when you convert your EOA to smart account, like do you lose function of all the EOA functionality, or it's still there and smart account functionality is like plus. So that part we don't know. That I don't know. I still have to go through this, but it's we can go through that afterwards. Right now, we'll go through this. So this is trying to tackle problem that will happen with the smart contract implementation. Okay, let's move on to next part. ERC-6900 standardizes modular smart contract accounts, enabling seamless integration. Where was I? Enabling seamless integration of standard conformant modules. These modules can include execution logic, validation functions, and hooks for pre and post execution controls. By adopting this standard, smart contract accounts gain modular upgradable functionality, improved security, interoperability, and ease of development. Okay, so um, you have like there will be account interface and there will be module interface. So everything is just like plug and play. You know what functions will be exposed, you know what will be returned, and it's straightforward. So base account should be C. I guess yeah, that's my first impression. But as we go ahead, like go forward, we'll learn what's happening. The standard ERC-6900 seeks to foster a growing ecosystem of smart contract account and modular smart account and module developers by standardizing basic functions and interfaces a high level. At a high level, it does this by standardizing how accounts and modules interact with each other, as well as the pre-installation requirement for the modules. Okay, yes, some random stuff. More specifically, the standard focuses on two key goals: provide a standard for designing modules for smart contract accounts, and second is provide standards for how compliant accounts should interact with modules. Okay. Reference implementation. The reference implementation of ERC 6900 can be found here, unaudited. Okay. Okay, it's this one. We'll go through each and every contract that is here just to understand it. Okay, hello, the third person watching the stream. Hello. You can put hi in the chat. Hopefully, just to boost my ego, please do put hi in the chat. Okay, next part, contributing the working group of ERC-6900 meet once a week to discuss improvements. If you are interested in more active participation with working group discussions, please comment on this. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested. Okay. It seems like no one is interested. Uh, I'm pretty sure those things are happening. May okay. 10 months ago, resources. 3 weeks ago. Yes. So this is happening. I don't know about working group if that's still live or not. Standard improvements. IDA's proposal can be found here. Supporters. Alchemy. Yeah, Alchemy has their own their own. No, they provide like services for modular accounts. So they pretty sure they are involved with this. Circle smart accounts. Alchemy and Circle have both of them have their own like repos for this. That's pretty interesting. Trust wallet also has one. Modules. Payment guard. Paymaster guard module. Time range. Okay. Let me oh, on Twitter, one of my colleagues retweeted it. So thanks for that, Nakul. If you're watching, thanks. Uh, I'm not I'm not watching the Twitter live stream, so don't know if there are any messages. No, there are none. Cool. Let's go back to our this implementation. Single signer validation, webauth validation, allow list. Okay. So these are bunch of modules that are there. Axum key store validator. Who knows? There is also like um, FD module or fixed deposit module or some module that allows you to earn interest on your assets. That was also there that I saw. I'll find that and let you know what that is. I'm just trying to figure out where that module where is the where is that module that I saw, the exact one. I want to figure that out. Okay, it's here perk program. We have partnered with various security experts to a range offer a range exclusive benefits and services and service discounts to of developers building ERC-6900 plugins. Okay, that's pretty cool. First one is auditing, that I know. Second is also auditing. Third is also auditing. Fourth is also auditing. Fifth, audits again. Okay, so most of them are audits, no doubt. No matter. We we already know what ERC 4337 is. We know what 6900 is. Smart account, we already know. Smart modular smart account. Okay, this is just smart account that follows 6900. Technical resources, canonical ERC version. We can also see the discussion. And in the Mafia, so this is just a repo that has all the account abstraction things in it. Not sure how. Let's see. How frequently is it updated? Yeah, it's updated very frequently. Standard. Some introduction, EIPs. We have we spent a lot of time on this. Bunch of like 30 something streams, or even more than that. We are spending time on this now, and then this one zero dev uses this standard, and this one alchemy uses. So we'll spend bunch of time on both of those things. Landscape threads will be like very old ones. Oh no, uh, no, everything is up to date. Don't worry. Here we have videos, devcon. Okay, I've seen this. Then we also have this SDKs. I haven't gone through all of those yet. I've used it myself. This permissionless, I've used it. I don't know about others. React, sorry, Wax modular SDK, Prime SDK. Okay, these things I haven't done. Smart contracts. Oh, these are actual implementations. Maybe I should also add mine here. Yeah, this BLS account is out of date, so that's why I want to use. I could add mine here, but it's not audited. So yeah, it is what it is. Testing, test suite, then Starknet audits. This would be interesting, going through all of these audits and learning different things. Core module. So what we can do is, we have this Yeah, we have this particular commit. We can clone that repo and try to implement all these bugs. Where was this? Yeah, these bugs. So critical severity, high severity. It will be interesting for me because I haven't done the auditing yet. I have just done like reading the audit reports and those kind of stuff, not actually doing the audits. So yeah, two viewers. Where was I? Yeah, for now ignore these things. BLS account. Then articles. There are a bunch of articles that tell us, teach us about 6900. Then there are videos. Video from whom? A video from Circle. I can't actually show you this because my mic is on monitor mode, so there will be echo. Modular accounts. Okay, you can watch it. You already know. Go to this website erc6900.io/videos. I want to go to EI, the draft, and start reading it. Interfaces for smart accounts and modules, optionally supporting upgradability and introspection. This proposal standardizes smart contract accounts and account modules, which are smart contracts that allow for composable logic within smart contract accounts. This proposal is compliant with ERC-4337. This standard emphasizes secure permissioning of module and maximal interoperability between all spec compliant accounts and modules. Okay, so they are just saying if your account and module is specification compliant, it can work with any other module or account. This modular approach splits account functionality into three categories, implements them in external contracts, and defines an expected execution flow from account. Okay, motivation. One of the goals for ERC-4337 accomplishes is abstracting the logic of execution and validation for each smart contract account. Many features of account, sorry, let me zoom in. Many features of accounts can be built by customizing the logic that goes into validation and execution steps. Example of such features include session keys, subscription, spending limits, and role-based access control. Currently, some of these features are implemented natively by specific smart contract accounts, and others are able to implement others are able to be implemented by proprietary module system like safe modules. Not so safe modules. However, managing multiple accounts implementations provide a poor user experience, fragmenting accounts across supported features and secure configurations. Additionally, it requires module developers to choose which platforms to support, causing either platform lock-in or duplicated development efforts. Okay, we propose a standard that coordinates the implementation work between module developers and account developers. This standard defines modular smart contract account capable of supporting all standard conformant modules. This allows user to have greater portability of their data and for module developers to not have to choose specific account implementation to support. Understood? Okay. So transaction module. So this is the smart contract modular smart contract account, and these are two different modules. So this is one smart contract, this is another, and this is another. So this calls this one and this calls this one. Like multiple accounts can call same module. That's the gist of it, right? These modules can contain execution logic, validation functions, and hooks. Validation functions define the circumstances under which smart contract account will approve action taken on its behalf, while hooks allow for pre and post execution control. Accounts adopting this standard will support modular upgradable execution and validation logic. This defines as a standard for smart contract accounts. Sorry, defining this as a standard for smart contract accounts will make modules easier to develop securely, and will allow for greater interoperability. Okay, cool. Not so. Again, it's the same thing. Terms. I don't need to read this. Terms. An account or SCA, smart contract account, is a smart contract that can be used to send transactions and hold digital assets. It implements the iAccount interface from ERC-4337. A modular account or MSCA, modular smart contract account, is an account that supports modular functions. There are three types of modular functions: validation functions, validate authorization on behalf of account; execution functions, execute custom logic allowed by the account; hooks, execute custom logic and checks before and or after an execution function or validation function. There are two types of hooks. Validation hooks run before validation function. This can enforce permissions on actions authorized by a validation function. Okay. Execution hook can I'm down here. Execution hook can run before and or after execution function. Execution hooks can be attached either to a specific execution function or validation function. A pre-execution hook may optionally return data to be consumed by post-execution hook. Okay, I didn't understand. I understood first line. Execution hooks can run before or after execution function. Execution second line. This part I don't know. I didn't understand. So execution hooks can be attached either to a specific execution function or validation function. Okay. A pre-execution hook may optionally return data to be consumed by a post-execution hook. Okay. So there is a hook that happens before executes before execution, which can give the data to hook that happens after execution. Native functions implement refers to a function implemented by a modular account as opposed to function added by a module is deployed smart contract that hosts any amount of about three kind of modular functions. So these a module's manifest describes the execution functions, interface IDs, and hooks that should be installed on account. Cool. Okay, I'll talk a lot. Just a second. Yeah, I was on this part overview. A modular account handles two kind of calls, either from entry point through ERC-437 or direct calls from externally owned account and other smart smart contracts. Okay, the standard supports both use cases. A call to modular account can be broken down into steps as shown in the diagram below. The validation steps, this one. The validation steps validate if caller is allowed to perform the call. Pre-execution hook steps step can be used to do any pre-execution checks or updates. It can also be used along with post-execution hook step to perform additional actions for verification. Okay, the execution step performs a defined task or collection of tasks. So validation will have a hook and actual validation. If this is successful, execution will happen. Pre-execution hook, native function, execution function of module, and then post-execution hook. Okay, so this one is the actual function that executes, and these two are hooks. If we have a direct call, we will have pre-runtime and runtime validation function. Okay. Each step is modular, supporting different implementation, which allows for open-ended programmable accounts. Interfaces: modular account must implement iAccount and iAccount execute from ERC-437. Modular account to support iModular account.sol to support module management and usage and account identification. The function valid signature from 1271. So these are must. Then we have option to implement others. I modular account view to support visibility in account in account states on chain. ERC-165 for interface installed from the modules. Okay, so this was for accounts. This was for was a, this was for accounts like these two. Now this is for modules. Modules must implement imodule.sol described below and ERC-165 for imodule. Okay, this is just for to check like interface ID. Yeah, interface detection. We had that in entry point. Yeah, supports interface. That's the function, right? Or something. Yeah, supports interface, and if we have this, we'll return true. If not, we return false. So that's what they are telling here and here. We can in the module we can also do I validation module, I validation hook module, I execution module, and I execution hook module. Okay, first one to support validation functions for the account, to support hooks for validation functions, to support execution functions and their installation on account, to support pre and post execution hooks for execution functions. Okay, bunch of these are a bunch of interfaces. I don't really want to go through them right now. We can start with like simple smart contract, and when we actually start implementing them, we'll go through each of the things. Okay, validation functions. This is for, I guess this is for installing and uninstalling module and how that should work. These are the steps the standard defines to install and uninstall something. The account must install all validation hooks specified by the user and should call on install with the user provided data on the hook module to initialize state if specified by the user. Don't know what I read. Okay, the account must install all execution hooks specified. Same thing. Instead of validation, it's just execution. The account must configure the validation function to validate all the selectors specified by the user. Not sure. The account must set all flags as specified, like is global, is signature validation, and is user op validation. Account should call on install on validation module to initialize state if user specified it. The account must emit validation installed as defined in the interface for all installed validation function. Okay, these are just like what should happen when a validation hook or execution hook is installed and validation or execution function is configured. So no, not execution, the validation function is configured. Okay, back to. Okay, this is much boring than I thought. I thought reading standard on live stream would be interesting, but it's not. It's just boring. Okay, for execution function, it tells the same thing. Hooks, flow. Okay, I'm not interested in that now. I just want to see the code, man. I'm bored. Okay, account. We have bunch of things, and we can go through all of them. Where should reference? Yeah, we can start with this. A simple ERC-6900 compatible account. Okay, no fucking way this is simple. It's like 700 lines of code. How do they think this is simple? Okay. We want to go through all of these. Base account. It implements a lot of things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe I should have just done something that I know on stream instead of tackling something that I don't know. Anyway, ignore that. These functions are from iAccount execute. Only this function. We just implemented it on stream like day before yesterday. So I do know that. Fallback. We can decrypt the logic afterwards. This is from the interface. Execute batch. Execute with runtime validation. Next, what is next? Uninstall execution, install execution, initialize with validation, install validation. Entry point, it's from iAccount interface. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of time to understand. account reference account dot t dot soul. Okay, ignore that. Nothing interesting in this part. Okay, people are actually watching this. Why? They are actually watching the stream. Okay, next next is not interesting. Do runtime. Ah, fuck. Okay, uh, I don't think I can do this stream anymore because I don't know how where to start. Anyway, I'll we have these many like interfaces to implement. So you see all these things. That's the issue. Where we can't go through all of them. We need something like we had for 4307 ETH infinitism ERC-4307. We had base account, right? Core base account. We need something like that, which is straightforward, very simple. Instead of this, semi-modular account includes fallback validation mechanism, which deploys both type helpers, libraries, validation modules. Okay, no shit, I can do this on chain, on stream. Okay, I'm gonna call this stream for today. Uh, just end the stream early. Tomorrow we are not gonna explore this. We are gonna build the liquid staking protocol. Let me go to my GitHub. Yeah, this idea. We are gonna implement this idea because I already know how to do that. And we'll create a liquid staking protocol on, say, EVM with bot. That's the thing we are gonna do on stream tomorrow, and that will give me some time to understand 6900, so I can explain you guys instead of just like blabbering on coming uh, coming on stream and just like blabbering on anything. It's much better that way instead of you guys wasting your time. Okay, I hope you like the stream. I'm pretty sure you haven't, but yeah, if you like the stream, let me know in the comments, in the DMs, in the whatever it is. Let me know, and see you guys tomorrow. Same time. It's 9:30 IST, so who knows whatever that time is. Indian Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. So you can figure out whenever you want to watch it. And you already know the topic of tomorrow's stream. It will be very simple, straightforward. Yeah, that's about it. Cool then. Have a nice day and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.